That's your problem, bro. Is that you just don't listen. Es que tú no haces caso. I don't know. You know what? I'm gonna take that back. You do listen. But you know who you do listen to?
Whoa.
The wrong people. The people giving you the bad advice. Like, how many times do I have to tell you, bro, that people project their insecurities out onto others? When people are the ones that are gaining weight or losing weight or their hair is thinning, they'll be the ones to tell you, yo, bro, you seem to be losing your hair. Yo, you seem to be gaining a lot of weight. And this is what you do. You actually listen to them. Did you cut your hair yet? Or show me you still got some hair. Show me you still got some hair.
I still got it, man. I still got it.
Like, I don't understand. Like, why is it that we're so selected to the people that are actually there for us? People who are actually there that got the good intentions for us. You know, I'm going to look out for you. You know, whatever I'm speaking is because whatever it is, it's experience or trial and error. But you don't care. You'd rather listen to these people when you know better. Why is it that when we know something, when we know it, we're still oblivious and we still act like it's not that serious? Thank you, everybody, for tuning in tonight at 7:30. Brutally Honest will be here every Tuesday. Today, we're going to be talking about why is it that women hate other women. The main reason. Before we get to that, why don't you listen, Keith?
For a second there, when you said that, man, you started sounding like every girl I ever dated. Like,
that's
you just
awesome.
Don't listen.
That's
like,
awesome, because that's why you're single. You should have been listening to them. Maybe you still would have still been with them.
Maybe, but I'm a grown up. I'm a grown ass man. I'm not a child.
What do you got to say about people projecting their insecurities onto others? Like the examples I said. Like, let's say they eating too much, they're going through a depression phase, and all they're doing is stuffing their faces, and all of a sudden they look at you, they'll be like, yo, that shirt's fitting kind of tight now. You understand? But it's them that just gained 10 pounds, and it's not even the holidays yet.
And I definitely understand that. We mentioned that before. I mean, other people definitely, we say misery like company. People that are going through bad situations want to bring you in on it. So yeah, they're going to project that off on you. Why? Because they want you to go through what they're going through too.
Thank you for that. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Now, I would like to introduce our very special guest today. Very beautiful, very sexy. Everybody put their hands together with a round of applause. Marilyn! Yay! Woo! Calm down, guys. It's too much noise. If y'all watching this live, press 1. Watching this on the replay, press 2. How you doing, man? You're doing
I'm all right.
Yeah, that's what's up. How was your weekend?
It was a little too much fun.
All right. And your holidays?
Good. I did all the work, but okay.
I feel you. So, besides work, did you have a chance to just chill and relax or something like that?
No, never.
Never? Do you think it's good to sometimes just chill and relax sometimes?
Yeah, Netflix and chill.
Netflix and chill, right? De vez en cuando, maybe once a week or something like that, right? You got an issue with that? Everybody doing that like every single day?
Well, I don't do it, so to each his own.
To each his own. Okay, so this is what I'm trying to say as far as the Netflix and chill and why I have a big issue with that. The statement was, if you are over 30, you ain't got no time to be Netflixing and chilling with nobody. If this is all you want to do every single day, and you're just Netflix and chilling with this person that you're talking to, this person that you're dating, this person that you're getting to know, and all y'all doing is chilling. All y'all doing is Netflix and chilling. And you're okay with that. Like you said, to each his own. Está bien. I'm not here to judge him or anything like that. But I want to be the last person that they come up to when they're heartbroken, telling me why their partner left them for somebody else that was doing something. For somebody else that had ambition. For somebody else that didn't Netflix and chill. Somebody else that was going to night school. Somebody else that was putting overtime at work. Someone else that was investing their time on themselves. While you're out there busy Netflix and chilling, and this other person is out there busting their ass, at the end, who's going to reap the benefits?
Okay, so let me just be clear, because not for nothing, I like the Netflix and chill, but it's not something I do all the time. So just to be clear on what you're talking about, if you do it every once in a while, cool. It's if you're doing it all the time and that's all you're doing with your partner, the person you're involved with, if that's all y'all ever do is Netflix and chill, is what you're saying there, right?
Yeah, if that's all you're doing, if that's all you're doing every weekend, and that's all, let's just say it like that. Let's say it's every weekend, every single weekend, 4 weekends out of the month. This is what you're doing with your time, chilling, and you're over 30. Let's specify on that. You are over 30. I'm not saying you're in your 20s. You're from, like, let's be honest, and y'all could disagree with me on this. Like, when you're in your 20s, let's say when you're in your teenagers, you're trying to figure out what you like. When you're in your 20s, you're experimenting these. When you're in your 30s, you're already trying. You have a more narrow vision of, okay, I know what I don't like. When you're 40, you should have it already. If you're 40 and you still don't know, where was those last 20 years? Oh, I forgot. I'm sure you caught up on Stranger Things. I'm sure you caught up on all these Netflix series. I'm sure you could tell me what's the latest episode on The Walking Dead. I'm sure you could do that.
Okay, because I was going to say,
but
sometimes there's some good movies on Netflix.
But you can't tell me how much money you saved in last year, right? You can't tell me how much money you saved. You can't tell me what you learned. You can't tell me all the positive influences. Matter of fact, you can't tell me that you put something out in this world instead of just breathing all and sucking all the air in.
Interesting. I definitely get that, bro. And I definitely think by putting the age of being over 30 on it definitely changes it. Because I agree with you, and if you are over 30 and that's all you consider, that's all you do, maybe you should change that.
But that's what I'm saying, like, because it's like, where are your priorities at?
Exactly.
Well, and yeah, I mean,
you know how this, like, let's put it like this. We always say time is the most valuable thing on earth, right?
Yeah.
We also say time is money, right? We know people, maybe we're one of them, that have bad or good money management. Mm-hmm. We know how much money we're going in. We know where we got to budget it, where we got to put it, so we could have a certain amount to go out and keep that cycle rolling, right? Mm-hmm. We know good money management. We should still have those same skills when it comes to our time. Especially saying that time is more important than money, we should have those time management skills to organize our time. Like you said, like I said, Netflix and chilling once in a blue and whatever, of course not. It's cool to chill once in a while and whatever, but if that's all we're doing, if I'm chilling with a shorty and this is all I'm doing with her,
I'm walking out.
Thank you. Okay. Guaranteed, she's not gonna be around that long. She's gonna be around for el pasa rato, the physical interaction right there, and after that, I'm bored because I'm busy and I'm making my moves. This is what I understand. Like, we all have our purpose in life, and if your purpose is to just breathe, that's you, right? That's your naive and whatever, you know. I'll accept it, like we said. Be yourself. Yeah, go be yourself. Go be yourself. I'm gonna accept you how you are, but I don't have to be around it. Right. You know, like I'm a distance myself, and I will distance myself.
Yeah.
Especially believing that we are affected by we are influenced by our surroundings, whether we want to admit it or not. If you're chilling with somebody and all that person does is smoke cigarettes, you hate cigarettes, but you're constantly chilling with that person.
You know that.
Eventually,
yeah. I'm leaving. Wait.
No cigarettes, no tobacco products, ni hookah. Take the hookah out of here. Eventually, we're gonna pick up on these bad habits from these people. Mm-hmm. Let's say you're a homebody, but you're chilling with somebody that's a club head. Eventually, that person is gonna get you out. Who is the major influence?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Definitely, and I agree. Like you said, time management, and I think we all can do a little bit better at that.
The thing is, like, you know, when you have that desire, when you have that drive in life, that ambition, you won't let nobody stop you, detain you, or derail you from your path, from your journey. Not just that, not just a desire. There's another factor and element that needs to be included, which is confidence. Once you believe in yourself, once you know, period, once you know, can nobody's criticism, insecurities that are being projected going to affect you. You're driven. You're so driven that can't nobody stop you.
Definitely.
And once you know, the easiest way, the fastest way to know what you want in your life is by knowing what you don't want. Once you know what you don't want and you start minimizing and excluding and deleting these things from your life, you're going to be left with what you didn't even know you actually wanted. Because let's be honest, you ask somebody, what do you want? Oh, I want money. Or I want happiness. But you ask them, for a definite plan on how to achieve this, and they wouldn't even be able to answer it. I want to be happy. How? I don't know, having all my bills paid. Or what do you want? I want a lot of money. Okay, how? Did you think about a business plan? Did you think about some like something to attain this money other than working a 9 to 5 and providing to fulfill somebody else's dream?
Yeah.
We got 24 hours, 8 hours to make a living, 8 hours to rest and rest our minds and our body. We need to refuel and recharge. Mm-hmm. Where's the other 8 hours going? Oh, that's right, Netflix and chill, right?
They got good movies.
They got good movies.
Gotta watch them.
I mean, and then this is funny because females, right? I'll talk to females, and maybe you've done it, maybe you haven't done it. Maybe, I'm talking from a guy's perspective, but guys do this too. Like, I'm busy, I'm always at work, and I'll have people either call me and text me randomly and then question me why I didn't answer or why I didn't respond back as if I'm not at work. F that. Even if I wasn't at work, even I could just be home. If I'm busy, I'm busy. And guess what? If you was busy, you would be too busy thinking about what I'm doing and why I'm not responding. You should be doing you.
Exactly.
If I text you, I just text you at that moment. I'm available at that moment. I don't expect you to be available at that moment. You hit me up whenever you can. Don't let it pass the day, because now I feel like you're ignoring me. I'm like, I'm already sending a text and call you and email you and like, oh, you did get it. Oh, okay. You feel me? That's all I got to say about that.
The beauty of texting.
The beauty of texting, because it's like, exactly, just the beauty of texting.
Get back to you when I can.
Mm-hmm. So that's what we're talking about, Netflix and chill. That's what we're talking about, insecurities being projected. Marilyn, why do women hate on other women so much?
Ooh, well, number one reason, I think, my opinion, if they feel they have a competition, if they feel you're prettier than them or got more than them or whatever, they already don't like you.
So, would you say jealousy?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so everything she's saying is going under competition.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Okay, then they're competing with one another. Okay.
Well, because competition goes because you said envy. It falls on envy, jealousy, because they're younger, because their social status, because their hair is longer. Like.
I mean, that's the biggest thing. Competition is just the biggest reason from my experience. And
just to be clear, the question is like, women hate on women more than men hate on men. We all hate on our
I agree.
On our rivals. We all hate on our same-sex rivals. We all hate on them. Mm-hmm. We all, for whatever reason, we feel a certain way. But the difference is between men and women. Meaning when men envy other men, is usually one of the reasons because of the woman they're with.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get that out of that, right?
Right off the bat.
The other one is because of maybe their physical physique. Whatever it is, the other reason is whatever they have that can get them a good-looking girl. Mm-hmm. A car, more money, a better body, a better mentality, whatever it is. Those are the two reasons why men hate.
Agreed.
One of the reasons, like you said, is the competition and things like. But one of the main reasons why women hate on other women is because they're younger, because they're more beautiful. Besides that, they also hate on them because of their social status, because they're more popping. They don't have to be more pretty or pop and whatever. No, but because of their social status, because of their connections and whatever society we consider for us to be important in our lives, they envy them for them. And it's crazy because I feel like, if anything, women should be backing each other up more than men do, because we've been doing this. We always have this bro code. But what's really girl code when majority of the females that I encounter don't have female friends. Mm-hmm. And when I ask them why you don't have female friends, they'll say, the first thing they say, because females are grimy.
I agree. That's
facts. and it's weird. Why is it now that most females don't have female friends? And it does align perfectly with what we're talking about, the competition. or they've had a female friend that backstabbed them or tried to get with their man or something, right?
Yep.
I mean, that's what typically happens. I mean, I definitely think it has a lot to do with the jealousy and envy of it because of, like what you said, they want what the other person has.
Yeah. And like we started the show, it's them projecting their own insecurities onto others. Yeah. Another reason is they just find it fun.
Mm-hmm.
They just find it fun. Yeah. They can get away with it. But those females that are doing it for fun will never ever admit the joy in cruelty. They will never admit how good it feels to make another one feel bad. For those that are you doing it, they will say, "Oh, she's too sensitive." They would say, "Oh, tell her to lighten up and get a sense of humor. I was just joking."
Mm-hmm.
They never said, "Oh, she felt like, okay, good. That's what I wanted to do."
Yeah.
What you think about that?
No, definitely, man. I agree.
I wasn't asking you. I talked to you way enough. I'm asking Marilyn. Like, enough, Keith. It's not all about you, bro. It's not all about you.
So, to our guys.
I agree. I've seen it myself. I've seen it. I've seen the dirty work. I personally don't have a lot of female friends myself for the same reasons. And because of that, I tend to run into more problems because I'm usually around the guys. So a lot of females don't like that.
No,
and
definitely.
Without knowing me, they already don't like me.
They already judge you.
Without knowing me, yeah.
Why do it caused you more problems being that now you have more male friends than females?
I don't know. I really don't know.
Okay, so but does it come from, as far as the issues or tension, let's say tension, is it from females or is it from other men?
No, it's from females.
Oh, so it's from females because they see you always with con alguien and things like that, but now they're calling you this and now they think you're doing that.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
Always assuming, and I don't care.
So you think, let me say this, do you think that's about you? Do you think that's about the guys, or do you think that's about them?
It's about them. It's
Period.
their insecurities.
Thank you.
It's insecurities. I run into even couples, and then it's I get the vibe right away. Right away. They don't know me, but a couple, if they introduce me to them and I get the vibe right away, and I'm like, okay. So I try to back up, but I still get the vibe. I get the vibe. It's easy to read a female. Very easy.
Also, you think women can read another female a lot
definitely.
faster?
Yes, definitely.
Interesting.
We get that vibe quick.
Okay. Jerry said, and this just goes with what we're talking about. She said that she think that men and women have or hate towards each other really more is based on the inexperience and immaturity, and also a lack of self-esteem, self-worth, and confidence.
Okay, I agree with that.
I agree.
So definitely there's a lot of reasons, like a lot of people agree that women hate on women more than men hate on men. Why? Main reason why, like you said, it's all about a competition. Mm-hmm. Or because they got this or because they don't got that. Whatever this, man, I wish he had big feet like I do. Like, I wouldn't date a girl that got bigger feet than me. I wear a size 8. Anyone over 8, just stay out my DMs. You just let me know, por favor.
I'm not a size 8.
Not a size 8. Small, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. We could be friends. You're not gonna get blocked. That's cool. That's cool. Now, one of the things I actually wanted to talk about, which nobody knew what the hell I meant, which is even beautiful. I love it. It's the beauty versus the moments. Right? And you was like, I don't really get it. I was like, yeah, Keith don't get it either. I didn't explain it to anybody. Nobody knows what I'm talking about, right? So check it. Beauty versus moments. Let's say, for an example, we're on a double date. Keith is with Shorty, we're together. We've been together for a year. They've been together for a month. Now we're on this double date, right? Mm-hmm. Now, he's pulling out the chair for her. I don't do that anymore. So now, now we're comparing the chivalry to me getting too comfortable. But we forgot that they just been together for a month. We've been together for a year. That doesn't excuse me not being gentlemanlike, right? That's just an example. For the date, he over here brings her a rose. Of course, mama, because you deserve a rose every day. Now you out here looking at me like, And you're smacking me. I remember when you used to do that, and I'm like, That was 11 months ago. You feel me? This is what we mean about we compare the beauty versus the moments. We've been together for a year. That's the beauty in it. We've been together for a year. But we're comparing it to the moments of other people. And I'm only using a double date. I'm using this example can go along as far as we could be in Fun Spot, Old Town. We could be anywhere, anywhere. And we're together. And this goes both ways, and not just women that do this, or now we all do this, and we're walking, and we compare what we have to other people's lives. Yeah. We compare our beauty, we determine our beauty by other people's moments. All of a sudden, we was together for a year, and everything I ever done to you, but because you saw a moment, it doesn't matter what the hell I did. How come you ain't opening the door for me anymore? Where's my rose? Where's my rose? I don't know. I'm not a florist. What you want from me? You feel me? But you're writing them poems. You're writing them love letters and all this. When actually it should be the other way around. You just had a month. You should be like, yeah, I hope a year from now we could still at least have dinner with people and go out with other people. Because, sometimes you get in a relationship and you're with somebody, and in the beginning it's all butterflies and it's all cool. And it's a good energy. People like to be around that energy. People don't like to be around bickering. People don't like to be around couples that all they do is bicker and fight with each other. I'm going to come up with an excuse.
Yeah.
No, you're going to come up with an excuse. I'm going to tell you I don't want to be around that shit.
Yeah.
This is what I mean as far as the beauty versus moments. We compare somebody's 1 month to somebody else's 1 year. We're comparing now chivalry to, they just getting too comfortable. It's always a comparing it instead of valuing what it is that we do have. And I'm only using this as examples because we can apply this to our general life and everything. Like we said, I'm in this crib. But then I see somebody else that just got a bigger crib, and now now my crib is I don't see my crib how I used to see it anymore. Now I want that. Now I just devalued what I had. Yeah. I didn't even go inside their crib. They don't even got plumbing. They don't even have a kitchen. I just saw the outside. So let's use that analogy. A lot of people, we see people and we see them through their flesh, just with your eyes. But if we saw them through their soul, we would see how rotten they really are.
Yeah, and that's definitely deep. I mean, especially on that topic, beauty versus moments. And I like the example that you gave with that because it definitely opened up my eyes. And I want to ask, all of you guys, and I'll ask you, man, why do you think we do that? Why do you think when we're in a relationship with somebody, like he said, where we've had time invested, do you think we compare ourselves to people that might just be starting off or just getting to know each other and they're not even on the same wavelength or same level?
I don't know. Sometimes you're in a relationship and you want that. You need it. And you see somebody else and you're like, damn, why I can't have that? Or if it was done at the beginning and you're a year in, like he said, and it's not happening anymore, it's like, what happened? Why you ain't doing that no more? You do lose it within time.
Yeah. And I agree with what you're saying. It's just that the thing I'm saying is that why did it have to take for you to see a moment for you to feel a certain way?
That's true.
Because it's like y'all been together for a year and we're going to assume it's a healthy relationship, right? Let's just assume it's a healthy relationship where there's trust and communication and everything is all good. So if you felt a certain way or if you needed some needs.
Brought up before?
Wasn't it brought up? Well, maybe you didn't know.
That's true.
Maybe you didn't know. You was like, wow, I missed that. What happened? But don't stay with that inside. Tell your partner. Like, listen, that was nice the way, Keith gave her that rose. That was nice that he did that, whatever. Instead of just smacking the dude over the face, be like, why don't you do that no more? You say you was allergic to roses. What you mean? Why? You don't even like roses. You say you hate flowers. It reminds you of funerals. Now you want roses.
Oh my God.
You feel me? My sister's like that.
Yeah, I was going to say, there are some females like that, but then they be fighting you when they don't get it. It's like, okay, which one you want? You want it or you don't want it?
You can't win. You feel me? So that's just some of the topics we had to talk about today. Anything else you wanted to finish off with?
No, everything pretty much, we always talk about be yourself and things like that. And a lot of things we talked about today might be, we discuss bringing insecurities or projecting insecurities. We talked about not Netflixing and chilling all the time, doing something with your time, valuing it more. We talked about why women hate women, whether it's a competition and things like that. So, I mean, everything that we're talking about, even though it can be in a relationship standpoint, can all be also inspiration, and what I mean by that is if you take it out of a relationship standpoint and you bring that to your everyday life, if these are things that you're doing to better yourself, things are only going to get better.
Definitely, and I like that you said that, because I seen one of the comments, I think Jerry was like, does it always have to be wrapped around the female? Yes, it actually does. This is Brutally Honest, and it's on Tuesday at 7:30. So when you're tuning in on Tuesday at 7:30 at Brutally Honest, expect that we're going to be talking about relationships. Not as far as how to make your relationship better or worse or whatever. I'm talking about the individual in the relationship and what he or she can do better or alter to make their relationship better, or your next relationship, or figure out why your last relationship didn't work. We are not here. I am not here to change nobody's mind. That's not my purpose in life
at all.
I just want to show people that there is another way of thinking. Period. I'm not saying it's a better way. I'm saying that it's another way. Definitely. I'm stress-free though, and I don't got wrinkles and I look younger. Y'all make your decisions on your own. You feel me? Now, with that being said, I am starting another show. It is going to be Brutally Honest, called Mastermind Brotherhood. I'm going to start this next week, first week of December. It will be on Thursdays at 9 o'clock. I'm going to have a new co-host. It's going to be my cousin. And we're going to be talking about the brotherhood. We're going to talk about what men talk about. We're going to talk about as far as uplifting men, teaching men how to be men, teaching men how to treat a woman, teaching men how to maintain and be successful and fulfill their ambition and their goals that they want to do in their life. That will be on Thursday starting the 6th of December. As far as the topics for next week, we're going to talk about how do you feel about dating somebody that has multiple baby mothers or baby fathers? Y'all like that one? Mm-hmm. Let's talk about that. Topic. You like that? You like that one, or do you like better? Is there such thing as being too picky that you're probably just gonna end up and dying alone? Is there comes to a point where you need to lower your standards, aunque sea un poquito?
Yeah.
Next Tuesday.
Okay.
Very real.
Thank you everybody for tuning in. I love y'all. You boy Stitches NBC.
Your boy Brutal Keith.
I want to thank Madeline for tuning in.
Definitely.
I am very big on time. Like I said, time is the most valuable thing for me personally in my life. So I'm very grateful and appreciated that you took your time to come through here, showing love, expressing your opinions, and supporting us from day one.
My pleasure.
Thank you for everything. Thank y'all for tuning in. I'll see y'all next week.